Hello, thank you for joining me. You're watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. Today I've got a Christmas card for you, and we're going to be using the Merry Mistletoe stamp set, which is available in our annual catalogue. Right, first we're going to use Cherry Cobbler, and we're going to use the long bow. Is it bow or bow? Bow of whatever. Garland. Let's call it a garland, much easier. Okay, we're going to roughly centre that in the middle at the top of some Whisper White cardstock. Then we want to just add detail to either end. And then we're also going to put our sentiment in, and we're going to use Christmas wishes. So once you've got this border, it helps you to then place the size of your tree in the middle as well. So I'm hoping this is going to stamp straight. I'm judging it from the line at the bottom of the stamp. If not, I'm going to have to turn over. Yep, that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. Okay. And then we're going to go in with soft suede. Put my teeth in this morning. And we're going to use this tree stamp here. But we're going to turn him upside down, and we're going to ink up part of it. We're missing off the point to create the pot, I suppose, that the tree is going to stand in. Let me get back in view so you can see what I'm doing. So when you ink it up, don't put your stamp all the way, and there you can see it's inked up part of it. And then hold your breath and there you go, centralise it and put it roughly in the middle. And then the next bit we want Old Olive. I use Old Olive because I think it makes it look even more, it gives it a nice vintage feel to it. I looked at Garden Green, but I just thought, I don't know, there's something about Old Olive that I liked. So we're using the Mistletoe stamp for this. Ink him up and start from the top. So you've got a point to your tree, and then you want to stamp over and using up the ink on your stamp, and come down to the sides, and same on the other side. So you're creating that tree shape with the stamp, each time moving it down a bit and moving along. And just keep repeating the stamp until your tree is formed. I made a bit of a boo-boo there, so I'm going to go out on a limb and just try and cover up that mistake a little bit. And you can stick a few leaves out further so it looks like a realistic tree. Oh, I hope you saw that. I didn't realise how far down I was, sorry. And then, now, is this a brown one? I should really label up my sponges, I'm terrible. Get a sponge, and we're going to ink him up with brown, and then we're just going to sponge around the edges. Again, this just helps to give you, I'm just going to take off some of that ink so it doesn't go on too heavy. Just a nice vintagey feel, especially around the corners. I think it's called vignette, where you make where you kind of, you know, on Instagram where like the corners are sort of darkened a bit more than the rest, and it's sort of just drawn in like a circle, that kind of thing, or drawn in from the sides, you know what I mean. I hope you do anyway. So start off by just brushing your sponge along the sides, and then you can keep going in further if you like, because we don't want it too white to give that nice vintage feel. I'm just going to go in a bit around the tree, just so that it looks like the tree stands out a little bit more. There we are. And then I'm going to pop him on some cherry cobbler. I'm just going to grab my Tombow. And we're going to spruce our tree up. Sprucey Brucey. There we go. Now, as you can see, I've already cut this down. This is an A6 piece of cardstock, and I've cut it down, cut my Whisper White down to fit. Sorry, I've got to pull my chair in so I can see what I'm doing. Now, I'm then using this beautiful ribbon. It is got stitching on one, well, it's got stitching on both sides, but it's got cross stitch on one side, and then it's got the sort of dashed stitching along the other side. And this is in the matching cherry cobbler colour. So I've already gone ahead to save time. I've already done a bow, and I'm just going to cut him off. Like that. And I think I'll use, where did I put my glue dots? I think I'll use a glue dot for this one. Stuck a glue dot in the middle at the back. Then just leave a bit of space at the top so you can see the top of the tree. Because then we're going to bring on the bling. So find, there's a rogue black one. There, this is in the Autumn Winter 2017 catalogue. He's made it onto this piece of paper. Right, so I'm using one of the biggest rhinestones. I might just move him up a little bit more for the star at the top of the tree, and then you can go a bit crazy and just add on lots of little ones. So you've got some twinkling, oh, what's wrong with my speech today? Twinkling lights. So you want to kind of space these out. Fairly symmetrical, just because that's how I like my tree lights to be. Just go a bit happy with the gemstones on this one. Make it look pretty. There you go. So how many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think that works. There we go. So that's a Christmas card using the Merry Mistletoe stamp set. A nice vintage card for you today. Thanks ever so much for watching. Do subscribe to my channel, and I do a video once a week, every Tuesday morning. Do give me a thumbs up if you've liked this card and you've enjoyed watching, and do leave a comment. I'm happy to know what people think and if you've got any questions. Thank you, take care, bye, have a good day.